Hey everybody, welcome to the podcast. Thanks for joining me again. So I've just finished interviewing a very talented young lady from my hometown of Derby. Let's get into this one. I hope you all enjoy it. This is episode 3 with Sandy Ryan. Hey Sandy, welcome along.
Hey, you alright?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Yourself?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Good. So I don't want to talk too much about you or anything yet. What I'm going to do is a quick get to know you so the listeners can get to know maybe some things they don't already know about you.
Right.
So full name?
Sandy Ryan,
Age?
26,
Occupation?
boxer, GB athlete.
Who's your greatest inspiration?
I wasn't really inspired by many, but
No, that's fine.
I'd
That's
say
fine.
I'm not really
That's cool.
everyone has an idea, like an inspiration, but not really.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's move on. So what was the last album you downloaded?
Sinead Harnett,
Nice. Yeah, I like her. Ronaldo or Messi?
Ronaldo.
Well done. That's a good answer as well. Favorite cheat meal?
Anything naughty.
I suppose you eat quite clean a lot of the time, so
Yeah.
bit of a treat for you. So, true or false? You were named after Olivia Newton-John's character in Grease.
False.
And who was your first celebrity crush?
God, can't remember.
Okay, fair enough. Now, I had to ask that one because I was like, Sandy, you know, it could have been. My wife's actually named after Olivia Newton-John from Xanadu, so that was the
really?
reason. So I thought, yeah. No, I was expecting Muhammad Ali or, I don't know, maybe Katie Taylor or something as an inspiration, but, you know,
Yeah,
it sounds like...
I do look up to, like Muhammad Ali, what he's done, like, every boxer does, really.
Yeah, I suppose.
But,
Mike Tyson was a big one for me.
Yeah. He was a mad one, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
But he was good.
Awesome. So I'm going to go through some of your achievements. I've got a list in front of me here. So 2013 England Boxing Elite National Championship gold medal. 2014 World Championships silver medal. And I believe that was your senior championship debut as well. That's go on. Am I wrong?
For my the world silver medal?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my first like major tournament, yeah.
And that's a way to make a statement.
I remember they sending me GB team sending me like to gain experience.
Yeah.
And I went and won a silver medal.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's amazing. That's a way to put yourself on the map though.
Yeah, it put me straight on the podium squad at GB, so
yeah,
it's good.
Amazing. 2015 European Games bronze. 2016 England Boxing Elite National Championship gold again. And Gold Coast 2018 Commonwealth Games gold.
Yeah.
How was that one like? I mean, I can imagine it's, you know, probably one of the biggest achievements of your career so far, but
yeah. That was just amazing, like the whole thing, the experience even there, like in that country, and then how big the tournament was with like the TV, media,
coverage,
everything.
Yeah. I remember. I mean, I was watching some of it myself, so you know, and I did watch you, and yeah, I thought you were amazing. Did you going into that? I mean, how confident were you?
I was confident because, like, for major tournaments, I really step it up.
Yeah.
Like, I always put in 100%, but I kind of step it up another times 10. So I was confident. Like, you've got to be confident getting in the ring.
You kind of thrive under the pressure.
Yeah, kind of. I feel like I do. So.
Yeah, no, that's good. I mean, there's going to be a load of nerves there. So you know, if you're good under that pressure, then it's going to be perfect for you.
I still get nervous, like, but I just know how to deal with them after boxing so long.
Yeah, of course. I know your brother Dave was a professional boxer. Is that how you got into boxing, or did you just have a bit of a thing for boxing anyway?
No, it's actually how I got into it. I used to play football.
Okay.
Every weekend I used to play for a team called St. George's FC.
Nice.
And then after I watched Dave's first professional fight at Pride Park Stadium, I went to the gym with him.
And that was it.
I just fell in love with it.
Awesome. Yeah, I do like boxing. I've been into boxing myself for many years. I've tried it. I'm not very good. I've tried it. I get hit too many times when I've tried it. My son was pretty good. My son's 9 now, but he started doing it a couple of years ago. You know Clive Ferron. I think you've trained with him and stuff. He trained with Clive, and my son's a southpaw, and he actually got a really good left hand on him, but he got hit once, and he was like, "No, I don't want to do it anymore." So, unfortunately, that's the downside of boxing. It's good when you're hitting somebody, but taking those punches is not,
Yeah, you find out if you really want to do it when you start.
When you're getting whacked, yeah. So you were set to go to the Olympics this year.
To the Olympic qualifiers.
Qualifiers, yeah.
Which were meant to be in May, the World qualifiers in Paris, but then obviously all this, it's like postponed everything.
Yeah, I mean that's was that gutting for you, or are you happy for the sort of extra preparation time? Or was you ready?
Like, I was ready to go, but also it gives me more prep time because obviously I've had, not many people know, but I've had shoulder injuries, which this has given me more time now to get them even stronger.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm just taking the positives out of it.
Yeah, and that's a good thing. That's the best way to be, I suppose. If you can put that positive twist on it.
That's what I mean.
And are you staying at welterweight?
I am while I'm an amateur, yeah.
Yeah, that's good then. That's good, yeah, because obviously
the weight categories.
Yeah, are they closer together than pros?
No, in pros there's more weight categories for women.
Okay.
In the amateurs, like I used to box at 60 kilo.
Yeah.
And then obviously as the years got on, obviously got bigger and stronger, the weight was getting hard to maintain. Yeah. And I boxed at 64 as well, but that isn't an Olympic weight. The next Olympic weight was 69 kilo.
Right. Okay.
So before the Commonwealth Games, I had to make the decision to move up to 69 kilo just to make things better. But then, because obviously in the amateurs, when you go into a tournament, say I'm fighting, then I win my bout, I could be fighting the next day, so then I've got to make the weight again.
Yeah, I can imagine. So do you have to rehydrate before you go into the fight, and then you've got to cut weight again?
That's what I mean. That's what it was getting to when I was at 60. So
yeah, that's tough. So now you're kind of more natural at welterweight, and yeah. I mean, you won gold, so it must have worked, right?
Yeah, it is. I feel much better, and but then obviously when I turn pro, I'll be able to cut a bit more weight because obviously it's only one weigh-in for the pros, and then that's it.
Yeah. So I mean, that was going to be a question. I suppose short term, you want to go to the Olympics. You want to get that Olympic gold. Long term, you definitely want to go pro.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
After the Olympics.
Yeah, that sounds great. I mean, that's the way. I suppose that's where the money is as well, right?
Yeah, if you're good enough and you can kind of sell yourself, like especially for a woman, and obviously there's not as much money in it in the women's pros boxing, but if you,
I suppose it's about marketing and stuff, isn't it? Right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. If you're good, like if people like you, you can it's basically sell yourself really when you're a pro. It's like a business, but marketing and commercial side.
Yeah, that's
why it's good for me to get the Olympics behind me.
Yeah, definitely get that following, get people seeing your fights, get them to know you. I mean, I know you do a lot on social media.
Yeah, that's the thing nowadays. Like, social media helps so much. Like, it's hard sometimes because lately I've been like having like a few days off here and there because you do get attached to it.
Yeah.
And and sometimes you do actually, like, this is for anybody in any sport or anything that they do, like, you do need to have a break from it sometimes, because it can be like quite demanding. Like some of the stuff that you see, it's like people think they have to
I can
look
imagine
a certain way,
yeah,
or do you know what I mean? But for us boxers, or it's good to get to like build my fan base, so I have to be active on it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm not very popular on social media, but I can still be sort of taken in by it, and I could still be on it for like half the day just talking to people that I know, especially like now we're locked down and stuff. So with you having the amount of followers you've got, and people must be sending you, you know, all sorts of DMs and everything. You know, it must take a lot. And like you say, but it's finding that balance, I suppose, between where you need to put it down and focus on your goals, but at the same time giving those fans and stuff a little bit of yourself, and putting yourself out there and marketing yourself.
That's what I mean, like, and it's just one of the things that you've got to do.
Yeah, really. Definitely. Now I know you're a Derby girl, born and bred, and I do like that on your social media. You tend to promote like local business, local people quite a lot, and that's really good. You know, always flying that flag for Derby.
Yeah, definitely, always.
Yeah. And are you an ambassador for Derby Ladies now as well? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wicked that they asked me to be an ambassador. So
yeah, that's good. That's great. I mean, going back into, you know, in the boxing and the marketing side of things and that, I know you met Floyd Mayweather recently. He came to Derby.
Yeah. And Clifton put on a show and brought him over.
Yeah.
It was good night. It's good evening.
Yeah. Did you get to speak to him much, or?
No, like just like he was too busy. Like literally, people were queuing for pictures, so it was like a quick picture. Hi, bye. I couldn't really stop having a conversation.
Yeah, no, I can imagine. I mean, he's going to be a busy guy. Everybody's going to want to say hello to him and stuff like that. But you know, when you talk about the money and promotion and stuff like that, he's the epitome of that, I suppose, when it comes to boxing. Like, he really made boxing a business in my eyes.
Yeah, definitely. And he still is, really. Like, he's a businessman, and he was talking about that as well on the evening.
Was he?
Yeah, and he was just basically, because he just didn't. Whereas you get some fighters that take fights for money, but he knew later down the line it will get to title fights, so he didn't take like that fights. And do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he just made them correct decisions. Like, you know, he's a very clever guy in the way he's done it, and you know, chose his fights wisely, undefeated. Obviously, the whole Conor McGregor thing was massive, and that made him a nice piece of money. So you know, I want to go into this, you know, discuss the Commonwealth Gold with you. You know, I was thinking about, you know, what you said earlier about the nerves and stuff like that, and I watched you on your ring walk. You did not look nervous. You look fierce. What were your emotions like going into that gold medal bout?
Just like, I just go in like, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win this fight.
Yeah.
I just keep saying it over and over to myself.
In your head, yeah.
Nothing she can do that can beat me.
Yeah, nice. I like it. But even more pressure to that, I suppose, because, you know, as I'm watching it in the first round, she came out quite quick. Rosie Eccles on it. Like fast off the blocks. She came in. She seemed to be like quite on the front foot during that first round, and then towards the back end of the round, you looked like you were starting to figure her out a bit, you know. And I know she kept like dropping a hand, and you caught her a couple of times there, but I was feeling like if you're one down, with it only being like a 3-round fight, that's some pressure going into that second, because you know now you've got to pull it out of the bag, and you've got to win those next 2 rounds.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, amateur boxing is only 3 rounds, so it's like that's probably the only downfall that I can have. Like, I sometimes start slow, so but when I managed to figure them out, then I could start like picking them off. But
that's it. Yeah, that's exactly what I saw. Yeah, like round 2, both came out really strong, and it was a war. But it seemed like to me, you really started to relax more, and you was picking your shots more wisely, and she was starting to throw more wild punches, and your left hand definitely started paying dividends for you.
It was more cleaner shots, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely, 100%. And then somewhere in the middle, you caught with that nice 3-piece and a soda. It was really nice. That was, I love that. And that left hook that landed, it was just like seemed to really slow her down.
Yeah. I think that was the eye-catching one, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. And what was great about it is it was on the ref's cam as you was watching it.
Yeah, the replay.
Yeah,
I've seen that.
Yeah. So it was nice. It was it's a good one to sort of turn it around and then obviously take you into the third round, sort of one apiece.
Yeah. I was comfortable then.
Yeah, you did look it. Definitely third round, I was looking at you thinking, at one point you was almost like gliding around the ring, you was floating, and she looked a lot more tired.
Yeah, that's when I'm relaxed and I'm confident. Everything just like kind of flows.
Yeah,
flows
definitely. Yeah, you banged her up pretty good in that last round there. So then,
few blood, weren't they?
Yeah. So obviously, you popped a nose. Yeah, that was bleeding. So that kind of, I suppose, when you do that, and she's got to go back to the corner, and the rest. I think that's going to help the judges to look, looking at it, how this has played out, because it was quite a tight fight at times, and it was a war. Yeah. But I think if something like that happens, then it definitely makes the judges look and go, "Oh, right, okay, she's hurt her." Yeah. Whereas you took some big shots, like especially in the first round. I thought you took a couple of good shots, so you got a good old chin on you.
Yeah, I think that's from sparring the boys.
Yeah,
down One Nation when I first started, and my brother.
Story goes that you told the boys not to go easy on you.
Yeah, because otherwise, I'm not getting nothing out of it.
Yeah, definitely. No, I mean, fair play.
I'd rather be out of my comfort zone than if you're in your comfort zone all the time, you're never going to improve.
No, exactly. So, and that's just representing the girls there, just showing, look, I don't need to just fight with other women. Like I'll go in against the guys. I'll show them how it's done, and I'm sure you got the better of them quite a lot of times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Down at One Nation, so a bit of a shout out there, Clifton. Are you still with Clifton?
Yeah, still there.
Yeah.
Obviously I would GB in the week, and then when I'm in Derby, I go and train at One Nation.
Yeah. So so I suppose that's all, just being pushed back for the time being with the coronavirus and stuff. When are the plans to sort of kick back up? Is it just when this lockdown finishes?
Yeah, as soon as this lockdown finishes, because everyone's in the same boat, aren't they? So as soon as everyone can get back to normal and the world can get back to normal, then start getting back into full routine and then that's what I'm missing, a few routine and my structure.
Yeah, I know, because I suppose and I've seen you you can do some training. I suppose you can hit bags, you can hit mitts and stuff like that, but you're not going to really be able to have sparring sessions and stuff unless you get Dave to put some gloves on or something and have a little go in the back garden. But it's not quite the same.
It's not the same as in the structure and in the ring. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. So the plan is, I suppose, is the trial's been pushed back to next year?
The Olympics have been pushed back to next year.
Of course, yeah.
But obviously the qualifiers, we don't know a date for them yet. I think they're going to wait until this is blown over and then they're going to put a date in.
Right.
So it could be the end of this year or it could be the start of next year, the qualifiers.
Yeah.
No one knows.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah. It's just who knows how long this is going to go on for. Hopefully not too long, but I suppose we've got to stay safe and stay inside for as long as possible to stop this spreading.
Yeah, definitely.
And how does the qualifiers work then? So you have to get through a certain amount of fights.
Yes, I think the Worlds is going to be the top 5, so that would be you have to win your semi-final.
Okay.
Or if you have to get to the semi-final.
Right.
But if you lose in the quarters, then you'll have a box off with the other people.
Okay.
That's on the other side of the quarters.
Yeah. So are you confident going into that? there's going to be a lot of pressure again, but like you say, you thrive off that pressure. So
yeah, they will be confident. I will be confident when the time comes. Like, it's gonna be in the biggest tournament for me, qualify for the Olympic Games. So I'll make sure I'm 100% ready. So when I'm 100% ready, I'll be confident.
Good. And you the girls that you potentially up against as well?
Yeah, I know most of them, like, because obviously I've been around the international scene for years, so I know who's at my weight, and like I've sparred some, I've boxed some, and I can study some. So
yeah, awesome. Well, I hope it all goes well for you. I really do. I hope that you can get to the Olympics, bring that gold medal home, put Derby on the map, as I know you're always doing. Yeah, definitely. Derby's one of those places like, it's a small place. Even I've worked in different cities and stuff, and people ask me where I'm from. I say Derby, and then you've got to say it's next to Nottingham, just so they kind of have an idea of where it is. But we've got some good talent. And we've had some big names do decent things. I know the likes of Jack O'Connell. Obviously he's an actor and he's done stuff in Hollywood, and he's through and through Derby. It's like yourself, and he's also an ambassador at Derby County and that. And I think that's the awesome thing about Derby is that people from Derby, they really love Derby. They embrace it, and they don't. Just because you get big. They don't ever shy away from the fact that they're from Derby and actually really proud of it and proud of the Rams, proud of this city.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I think everyone, because they all support their own, don't they? So it's nice to give back. And
yeah, 100%, definitely is. Yeah. So, right, I've got a quiz. I'm hoping you'll do it with me. I've had the last two guests I've had on. I've done this quiz and they've only scored 2. So.
How many questions?
Well, it's 60 seconds.
Right.
So it's as many as I can get in, really. It's kind of down to me as well. So a bit of pressure on me when I do this, because I'm a bit like, if I fluff one of these questions, I'm wasting your time. But to be fair, if I do that, I will give you a little bit of time at the end.
Is it like pub questions? I'm no good at that. Like pub quizzes.
Well, it's a bit of, it's like general knowledge. There's some sport. It's just a mixture of stuff. But like I said, 2. It's not a big score to have to beat. So I've fancy your chances.
All right, let's go.
You ready for this? Okay, let me get my questions just ready here for you. And the first one that's come out actually might be good for you because
if I don't know it, I'll say pass. Okay?
So the best way of doing it, if you just pass, if you don't know it straight away, you pass, and then obviously you're gonna save some time. So off we go. In 2012, Chelsea beat which German team on penalties to win the Champions League final?
Oh my God, I don't know. Pass.
In fashion, which L is a common name for a blue denim jeans?
Pass.
Italian cooking, which T is a ribbon-shaped pasta?
Ravioli.
Oh, no. Move on.
Which what? 2?
Yeah. Move on. Doberman, Shih Tzu, and Shar Pei are all types of what?
Dogs.
Which US actor returns as Vietnam War veteran John Rambo in the 2019 film Rambo: Last Blood?
Sylvester Stallone.
Yes.
Is it?
Which singer known for the songs My Way and New York, New York died in 1998?
Oh, I don't know. Pass.
TV presenter Stacey Dooley won which British dance event in 2018 with her partner Kevin Clifton?
Strictly Come Dancing.
Yeah, that was right on the buzzer as well. You've got it.
Did I get it?
Well done. Yeah. That's it. You're top scorer on 3.
3.
It's harder than people think, though.
It actually is.
I thought you would have got the first one, though. I was like, this is a good one for you to start off with. So, in 2012, Chelsea beat which German team on penalties to win the Champions League final? Have a little think now. Think of a German team. No worries. Bayern Munich it was.
No, I wouldn't have got that.
Okay. I suppose Championship, Derby Championship side as well, so you might not keep your eye on that side of it.
I know, I don't know.
You might kick yourself. In fashion, and this might have been me because I actually went to say more. I didn't stop in time, but in fashion, which L is a common name for blue denim jeans? It was Levi's.
Oh, shit.
And in the Italian cooking, the T is a ribbon-shaped pasta. It's tagliatelle.
Oh, I love that pasta as well.
And the only other one that you got wrong was which singer known for the songs My Way in New York, New York died in 1998 was Frank Sinatra.
Yeah, I'm not good with names, so I wouldn't have got that.
That's cool though. You got 3, so you're top of the leaderboard at the minute as it stands.
Yeah,
there you go. Well done.
That is hard to beat though. That will be hard.
Yeah, I mean,
because that is hard actually.
I did it with
60 seconds.
Yeah, I did it with my friend Dwayne, who was on the show last, and he couldn't believe that a minute had gone. It was quite. He actually had me in tears because he was going, "That's not a minute. That's not a minute." I was like, "That's a minute. It's done." Sorry. Yeah, so it's one of them things. It's only easy if you know the answer. It's the old Chris Tarrant saying that is.
Yeah, true.
So, yeah, that's it from me. Actually, I'm really happy that you've come on. I really appreciate you coming on. I think you're an amazing talent. You know, I really wish you all the best on your quest to become Olympic gold medalist and beyond that as a pro as well. You know, I hope you can really put yourself on the map, make some good money. You know, you're like I say, you're a good sort of advocate for local people and Derby. So, yeah.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
No problem at all. So I want to just wrap up with your socials, I suppose. If you want to give anybody a shout while you're on here, and then give us your socials so people can follow you on the likes of Instagram, Facebook, or if you've got a website as well.
Yeah, so my Instagram and Twitter at Sandy Ryan 93, and then I got a boxing Facebook which is Sandy Ryan Boxing.
Cool.
So that's all my socials.
Wicked.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem at all. It's a pleasure. I'll put all those socials on the bio for this podcast anyway. Okay. And that's it, Sandy Ryan. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.